Hey everyone, today I'm going to be covering the calisthenics programming that you probably need if you're a beginner in calisthenics to help you progress. Day 1 is a push, pull and dip workout. Day 1 is all about building foundational strength with basic push, pull and dip exercises. These moves will set the foundation for your calisthenics journey. Here's a breakdown of the exercises, including key form tips and regressions, which means easier versions for all levels. With a standard push-up, keep your hands slightly wider than shoulder width apart and engage your core throughout the movement. You can also perform knee push-ups where you keep your knees on the floor and your core tight to maintain a straight line from your head to knees, and you push away from the ground in this way. Alternatively, you can perform incline push-ups by placing your hands on a bench or box. The higher that bench or box is, the easier the exercise is going to be, as it reduces the amount of body weight that you have to push, making it easier to perform. As you get stronger, try out different variations such as decline push-ups with your feet elevated. If your feet are elevated higher, it will be harder, and if your feet are elevated lower, it's going to be easier. Make sure to control the descent. You can also perform archer press-ups where you go to one side only and target the chest more, which means that you're going to get more gains in the chest area specifically. You can also bring your index finger, which is your pointing finger, and your thumbs together to form a triangle shape and perform diamond press-ups, which is going to put more emphasis on the triceps. For the pull-ups, which is going to work the back, grab the pull-up bar with your palms facing away from you with the overhand grip, keeping your arms slightly wider than shoulder width, as you can see here. As you pull yourself up, engage your back and squeeze your shoulder blades together. Lower yourself with control to the starting position and avoid swinging your body or using any momentum. If you can't do a full pull-up yet, start with negative pull-ups, where you jump up to the top, put your chin above the bar, and then start descending slowly. This is going to build range of motion strength exactly the same as you would in a regular pull-up. The point is to really focus on the slow negative, because by doing this, you're going to end up learning the coordination and the right technique. You can also make the pull-up harder by placing your hands wider, as you see here, or even doing chin-ups to work the biceps more. Just make sure that you're always controlling that negative and that you engage your core too. Let's move on to dips. To do dips, keep your body vertical and your elbows close to your sides as you lower yourself. Lower down until your upper arms are parallel to the ground, then push yourself back up. Avoid flaring your elbows out or letting your shoulders come too far forward. You can also start with bench dips, where you place your hands on a bench and your feet flat on the floor. You can make it slightly easier by reducing the range of motion and not dipping too deep initially, and if it feels too hard, try bending your knees to make the movement easier. As you can see here, it looks exactly the same in terms of the upper body, but the legs will be reduced in terms of body weight by bending your knees, making it easier. Once you can comfortably do full dips, you can try to make it harder with straight bar dips, as you see here, which is also going to work on the chest a little bit more. Day 2 will be dedicated to skill development. These exercises are going to focus on improving your control, balance and overall body awareness. It may seem challenging, but consistency will help you unlock some of the cool calisthenics moves that you see online. For example, one of the skills you will start to learn is the L-sit. And if the L-sit is too hard, which it probably will be, then you can start with the knees bent L-sit. As you can see here, the lever is a lot less, which makes it a bit easier. The second skill you will want to learn is the elbow lever. Start in a squat position with your hands on the ground, about shoulder width apart, and then bring your elbows to your hips. This will then elevate your feet and you will be able to hold the position. If the elbow lever is too hard initially, which it probably will be, try out the feet assisted elbow lever. Place your feet on a bench or platform behind you to reduce the load on your core and shoulders, and focus on maintaining proper body alignment and balance, and then hold for 5 to 10 seconds or more if you can. You can also work on single leg elbow levers once you're comfortable holding it on an elevated surface, and make sure to switch your legs to get a real feeling for what it's like to hold the elbow lever and disperse your weight evenly. You can also start to work on the handstand by doing the assisted handstand. Focus on keeping your body tight and your core engaged. Kick your legs up into the handstand position and use the wall for support. Switch legs to make it a bit harder if you find that the handstand against the wall is a little bit too easy. And if it's not too easy, all you need to do is kick up to the wall and hold the handstand as you see here. Just make sure that your face is towards the wall and not away from the wall if you're going to hold for longer times, because this ensures proper core alignment, and it is also a lot more similar to doing the freestanding handstand. So when you do want to try to do the handstand, you already practice the proper alignment. If you are new to handstand training, you'll want to try and kick up just as you see here, with your back to the wall. This is very good because it reduces the fear of falling, and it takes away the fear of failure too. A lot of times when you kick up, the wall is going to catch you, and then you'll actually be holding a handstand with the wall assistance. So it's good for building confidence too. Day 3 is all about strengthening your core and boosting your cardio. A solid core is essential for nearly every calisthenics movement, and cardio is crucial for overall fitness and endurance. Let's see how we're going to structure it. So first of all, we're going to start with a basic core exercise, which is a plank. Start with a forearm plank position with your elbows directly beneath your shoulders and your body in a straight line from your head to your heels. Engage your core and squeeze your glutes, and make sure that your back is flat. If you find that the full plank is too challenging, try a knee plank. And if the knee plank is a bit too easy, then try the plank push-up. As you can see here, I'm getting up into the push-up position and then returning to the plank position. This is going to add more challenge. Another exercise that will add more challenge to your planks is doing a side plank. This is going to work the obliques a little bit more, and it's a great way to add more variety to your routine. We can also strengthen our core by performing knee raises on a flat surface or on the floor. Put your hands to your side and then raise your knees into your chest to work that core. Make sure you're doing reps of 12 to 15, as this will be more effective than lower reps. As you get stronger, aim for straight leg raises like you see here. By straightening your legs, you're making the lever longer, therefore your abs are having to work harder to complete each rep. Lastly, we're going to strengthen our core with mountain climbers. Start off at a slower pace as you see here, and as you get stronger, don't hesitate to make the switch between each legs a bit quicker. This is going to up the intensity, and it will keep you progressing and challenging your muscles. After 3 days of training with this program, you'll need to have a good rest and recovery day, so that is what day 4 is going to be, just a rest day. These are very important days because it allows your body to recover, and it also ensures that you're not overtraining or pulling any sort of muscles or straining your joints excessively, and therefore you'll be able to train better and stronger in the long term. So there you have it, a simple 4-day calisthenics training plan that's perfect for beginners. Stick with it, stay consistent, and you'll see amazing progress. Remember that it's all about building the foundation first, and when working your way up towards those cool moves like muscle ups and one-arm push-ups, then you have to be patient, and slowly but surely you'll get it. If you found this video helpful, like, subscribe, and hit the bell for more tips and workouts in the future.